Glenn Young Ibanez was an Iraq War veteran going to nursing school before his life was suddenly taken away while in police custody. He was pulled over during a routine traffic stop last week Tuesday in Las Vegas, Nevada. But police say as Glenn was being questioned, he ran away. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department says Glenn had two outstanding warrants, one for drug-related charges in Nevada and another for contempt of court in Colorado. After he fled, police managed to catch him. He was subdued and handcuffed, but police say he suffered a medical episode. CPR was performed before he was rushed to the hospital where he later died. However, according to the Ibanez family, the story begins to get cloudy after he ran away from police. Until now, Richard, Glenn's brother, says they still don't know how Glenn died. Silvio Ibanez, also Glenn's brother, says that when he saw his brother after he died, he observed bruising and lumps throughout his face and body. His eye was bulging out, and another one was closed shut. This, Richard says, is not how the body of someone who merely suffered difficulty breathing is supposed to look. The Ibanez family suspects there is more to the story, but police aren't talking.
It looked like that, the way my brother's face looked like, if he collapsed, then his face there shouldn't have been any kind of marks on his body. Just the fact that we couldn't see Glenn, or when my brothers were asking questions about Glenn from the police to the doctors to, LVPD, they were very tight-lipped. So, of course, we drew a red flag, so that's why we all flew here, because we just want to get some answers.
In Las Vegas, Richard says families and friends are gathering to remember Glenn and to offer support. Meanwhile, there is still much to do, he says, as the wheels of justice turn slowly. Richard says the Ibanez family will focus on seeking legal advice. They are also working with the Veterans Association to bring Glenn's body back home. Here on Guam, friends and family have organized fundraisers to help support Glenn's family and his trip back home. Richard describes what his brother was like before his life was taken away.
Glenn was a loving father and a loved brother. He had a son. He's there on Guam. And, as far as describing Glenn, very selfless. He always put himself after, he doesn't. He makes sure that his friends are, either laughing, having a good time. If somebody needed a person to talk to or a shoulder to cry on, Glenn will be there.